Okay, hey you guys, I've seen tarot card readers travel. Some of them, a lot of them are airline stewardess. Just people just travel and they do one in the hotel room. So I just wanted to do one real quick. Its checkout time is at 11. I'm getting ready to get on this highway. So let's see, who are you? Let's see your two sides. And hopefully it's gonna be 5 minutes. Who are you? So who are you, Power 3? Obviously, I'm laughing with my daughter. So you could be very family orientated, or you could love to laugh a lot or joke around a lot or do a lot of pranks. So I feel like you like to laugh. You like to have a good time. You like to feel good. You could cut people out. You could like to have a really good time. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Who are you, Power 3? Minutes hotel. I got a few minutes. Ooh, you could worry a lot. You could have a lot of victory, but you could play in your head a lot. Yeah, you could think a lot. You can experience a lot of psychological and emotional stuff in your mind. Maybe you're thinking about how am I going to do? What am I going to do? Who, what, when? Who I need to cut off? Maybe you self-reflect a lot. You look back at all your achievements, your triumphs, your victory. But then sometimes you could self-loathe. Sometimes you could feel a little sad and despondent. Whether it's love, money, family, friends, siblings, children, no children, school, work. Yeah, I think sometimes you experience some highs and lows. But I feel like it's in your mind. I feel like people don't realize this is my pal. And I'm drained just picking up this car. You think a hell of a lot more than the average person. You think, always thinking and rethinking. What's that called? Recognition, thinking and rethinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Yeah, because you could be very passionate. You could worry about your money, your family, your friends. Some of y'all take care of your family or, what you're going to do next. But then you're also very victorious and very successful. So, is it on, y'all? Yeah. Why do I feel like, who are you? I don't think people realize the magnitude who you are as a man or woman and your achievements and what you came from and how victorious you are. And sometimes I think that does maybe make you feel a certain way. I'm not going to say it bothers you or brings you down, but you just who you are as a productive man or woman and the ups and downs that you went through. You're a survivor. This is a survivor, pal. Who are you, pal 3? The Hierophant. You could be very, very religious. You could be a Christian, a Muslim, Judeo-Christian society up under that code. You could be a pastor, a preacher, or you could know good from wrong. You could be a very committed type man and woman. You could be very much married, or you desire to be married. Yeah. People look up to you. They like to hear what you have to say. You could walk down the street or be at work or online or something like that. You could like to engage in social platforms or be around your friends. Like when you talk, not only do you like to hear yourself talk, people like to hear you talk too. You could know the word of God or read, the Quran. You could have been raised in the church. You could be very much married or in your second marriage or some kind of committed. It don't have to be marriage, but you know right from wrong, the Hierophant. You have a lot of passed down oral traditions. Some of y'all could be receding. You could wear wigs and weaves. You could be very liberal to an extent, but then you could be very much traditional type men and women. Scots Honor. You could be a good friend. I don't know if people are a good friend for you. I'm not doing that, but you could be a good friend, a good friend, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or something like that. Who are you? Keys. You could be very knowledgeable. I mean, to the point where people don't realize how wise. I feel a lot of wisdom. I feel like I said, I think I said, this is my thinking power. You have a lot of wisdom as a woman or man. Yeah. That like the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road. I felt that way too. You could have been a runner. You could be an explorer. You could like to read a lot. Whatever you call it. Visual and written materials, or you could, like to conversate. You have very good conversation. You could have left home, ran away from home. Sorry, y'all. Or left relationships or marriages, or be very much divorced or in a broken relationship or marriage, something like that. But I feel like at the end of the day, home is where the heart is. This is a power where you actually learn a lot of spiritual lessons, a lot of religious lessons. You could really understand the Bible, quote the Bible, or the Quran, or whatever that, or Torah, or whatever. I just feel like you really understand knowledge and how important knowledge is. And I feel like it's your guiding light, right? Yeah. Why do I feel a lot of religion in this pile? You know, I feel like if something happens, like you know how to pray. You could be good pray warriors. I could be wrong. Yeah. I do see liar. I don't know. Maybe people lie to you. Maybe you hate liars. Yeah. See, you know how to reinvent yourself. I feel like you suffered a lot of losses. I'm sorry, pal 3. Yeah. And I feel like you have to start over. And that's in marriage. That's in finance. Could be having relationships with your children, your grown children, your siblings, your brothers, your co-workers, your uncles, your aunts, your family, your friends, grandparents, or whatever. I feel like this is my start over, pal. Because I feel like you suffered a lot of losses, a lot of ups and downs. And you could be a pal that you question a lot of things. But at the end of the day, it doesn't stop you. You plant seeds, you move forward. Since I've been doing all 3 of these readings in this hotel room, condo, whatever you call it, my right foot is burning. I feel like you're a giver. You like to, you know, find out can I reinvent myself? What do I need to do? What I need to find out? What goals do I need to plant? This is the power. You will work hard. You could have quit a lot of jobs. You could have a lot of more than one careers. You could have degrees, and yeah, you could have suffered some losses. Why did I say that? Yeah, money losses and bereavement. You could have suffered some losses. Anything else? But whatever you are, pal 3, one thing they can't say about you as men and women, that you won't start over and you won't plant seeds. You will get rid of toxic people, places, and things and that no longer serve you, and you will move yourself in a totally different direction. If it's getting a job, redoing your resume, starting a new career, looking at different streams of income, going to get your GED, having a family, getting married, getting divorced, getting separated, whatever. There's always new beginnings for you. You don't have a problem with a new beginning and moving into that direction. Yeah. Some of y'all want to be vloggers. Go ahead and vlog. I don't know why I had to say that. You do not move fast, though. Even though this is not the slowest hand in the deck. And why I say that is because it looks like I want to give you money. I want to invest. But so that just tells me that you throw caution into the wind, whether it's love, finances, money, friends, whatever. You want to kind of scrutinize, right? You want to vet people. Right? You know what I mean? Maybe you do it through your religion, through your prayer. Maybe you have this keen intuition. Maybe you just feel something. Maybe you do a full investigation. I don't know. But you vet people before you let them come in your life, before you invest. And that's because you had a lot of ups and downs and losses and challenges and wins and stuff and losses. Who are you, pal 3? Ooh, 2 came out. 2 came out. You could be a twin, or you could have a best friend that you is so close to. 2, you could be in love with somebody too. What is this? Look at that. And it came upside down, justice. And you could have been at the crossroads, and people I don't think you get karma. I think people come in their life, they get karma, because it's the justice card, and it came upside down, and the 2 of swords came upside down. I check my time. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I gotta hurry up. My daughter's taking the stuff to the truck. So we got the justice and the 2 of swords upside down. So for people who are new, I always try to give you a definition. The 2 of swords is being at the crossroads, having to make decisions. You could be totally different than somebody. And justice is about karma, the karmic debt that you put in, and like good karma, bad karma, and you get it back. But they came upside down. So I just feel like there's some decisions that need to be made in your life right now. You could be struggling. Remember to go with your own king intuition. Maybe you have to decide on getting rid of people, places, and things. Maybe it could be love. Maybe it could be finances. Maybe you could be thinking about moving or something like that. Maybe somebody wants to owe you an apology. Maybe you don't want it, or maybe you owe somebody an apology, or maybe there's some decisions that you're having a hard time and some reality to face. Sorry, pal 3. You could be drawn to all 3 of my pals. Only take about 10% and say this shit don't belong to you. I'm always drawn to more than 1 or all 3. So yeah, you could be going through that. So who are you? You could be just in a decision mode. Maybe you're ready to cut some toxic places out. Maybe you're kind of, lying or being deceptive to yourself, knowing that this man or woman is not good for you, or these people, places, or these jobs, or something like that. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you don't want to move. Maybe you want to get out of a relationship or something like that. Yeah, so there's some, make sure you just be reality-based and do what's good for you. Let me give you one more. Sorry, I got to end this. So they weren't supposed to be long anyway. Yeah, slow. You could be a very slow person. You could be slow at eating, slow at making decisions, slow walker, slow at figuring stuff out, slow at making the decisions that I was talking about, slow at You know, maybe you're very methodical, you know, you're very methodical, but this is the only night, because we're asking, who are you? It's the only night that can become a king. So whatever you do as men and women, if you're methodical, if you take your time, and you like to look back at how far you came, you know, reflection, introspective looks, maybe you like to do your healing, maybe you like to stop and smell the roses and the flowers, and how you going to make your money, who I'm going to invest my money in, who I'm going to break up with, who am I going to love, who am I going to give my heart to, who I'm going to give my time to, my knowledge, how am I going to raise these kids, I'm going to be an authoritarian parent, a soft parent, am I going to stay on this job, I'm going to get a new job, or I'm going to start a new career, who friends and family I'm going to let go of, siblings, how am I going to work on this relationship, make it better. Like, this is the power where you guys really think. You don't make hasty decisions. I don't feel judgmental in here at all. I feel like when people message you, they definitely get their karma. I don't think you really enjoy it. But at the end of the day, you are very, I'm hearing proud, I have to say proud, very knowledgeable, very stern, very solid. People can't push over you. I wouldn't fuck with you. You see that black steed? And you take your time and you observe. You're very observant. I'm hearing methodical, and you scrutinize everything. So whatever decisions that you make in your life and choices, and even if they are bad ones, you're going to dissect it. What could I have done? How did this make me feel? Who, when, why? Why did I make this investment? Why did I allow him to come in my life? Why did I allow them to say this to me? So this is the kind of people you are. And then once you become this king, then you learn. This is the power where you learn your lessons, and maybe you take people who deserve to go, or you cut people out and you set boundaries who don't, because you don't move. You know how you say don't go through life without learning anything. I don't own the rights to that, but I damn sure say that since I was young. This is the power where you don't go through life without learning things. So when you become this king, and you're solid mentally, physically, spiritually, even financially, you know, whatever, psychologically, whatever, you know how to make sound decisions that are best for you. So that's who you are. I heard him say one more. Oh, God, 7, 10. Who are you, Power 3? Yeah, you're a genius. Oh my God, it's only power of genius. You know how to collaborate, communicate. You're very considerate, cooperate. You know how to invest and become successful, and you work at it. Remember, because you're methodical. You're very methodical. You're going to take your time and figure it out. You're not hasty. This is the genius card. People look up to you. When you say something, you could be very methodical when you say it. You could be thinking at the same time. People don't realize it. But you're also a team player. But you also can go solo now. You can go solo. You know what I mean? You know how to work with people. You know how to talk to people. You know how to get people motivated. You know how to motivate yourself. Like, this is the power. You don't really need anyone. If anybody comes in your life, whoever it is, they're a compliment to you, because you can stand on your own as a men and women. You know, if you stand firm in your beliefs, if you're atheist, if you're a Christian, a Muslim, atheist, your political views, your affiliations, or if you cut people out, you know, if you're spiritual, or, you know, you set boundaries, like you do things intentional and methodical and willing, because at the end of the day, you didn't get to your age for nothing, or you didn't learn, or you learned something along the way, and you're very wise and you're a genius. So this is that power. This is this power where you can't pull wolves over people's eyes. Like, I can sit and talk to you as a man or woman. Not only do I have something to say, but you're like, hey, Pastor Mike, I have something to say too. I've learned some stuff along the way. So if anybody comes in your life, they should be very blessed, honored, grateful, because at the end of the day, it's like, you're a compliment to me, but I don't need you. So it's not like I don't need a man, I don't need a woman, I don't need family or whatever, but you're very wise and you learn a lot of things on the way. My right foot is burning. Yeah, you could be, you could be very verbally aggressive. You could be, you know, hot-tempered at one time. You could still be, you could be reactionary, proactive. You could be a victim or defensive or offensive. Like, this is the Knights of Swords. You could rush into stuff. And maybe this could be your past, present, or future. This could be you now. But whatever you do in this card, you have learned how to not to rush in, not to be verbally aggressive. Let somebody else talk. Let somebody teach you something, or who to cut out. Look, who to cut out, or who, give me some clear communication, because you could have been a hothead, tempered, or you could be very much still the same, you know what I mean? But you know how to do it now. You know who to cut off, you know when to rush in and say what you need to say, or, you know, yeah, I just see you guys on the platform, social media, you know, doing tag teams, or I can handle my own, and, you know, or say what I want to say, or you could be a very, that mother cub, I mean, Bear. Yeah. So, yeah, my daughter's home. Okay, my last card. Ooh. My thing didn't even ring. I'm coming. I do my last card, please. Who are you, pile 3? I'm coming. 2 of Swords. You could be at the crossroads trying to decide on what you want to do in your life, your next act. Or you could be just very, very much different from other people. I got a lot of loner in here. You're very progressive, though. I think you like your own identity. You could be very, very unique. You could like being set apart from different people. Yeah, I got to go, y'all, because my daughter calling me. My daughter calling me. Get your last card. So I can't really... because we got to get on the highway. I did it the last because we got to clock out at 11 so I can do this. You could be a multitasker. You might not multitask. I think you're very unique. You're one of a kind. You're cut from a different cloth. Who are you? 7 of Swords. People have been very deceptive. You could have been very deceptive at one time, but she's jumping out the window. You could be a type of power where men and women love you because you're very sexy, very enticing, very alluring. And you could find yourself in getting into third-party situations. Sorry. Yeah, but you're very, not saying manipulative. You could be manipulative, very methodical. Yeah, you're very attractive men and women. I see some deception there. You could be very cunning, very sly, very slick, very manipulative, right? And people go, manipulative, that sounds so bad. You can be slightly and kind, manipulative. I say that I'm very methodical, right? You can figure it out like, I'm going to get this job. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get this man. I'm going to get this woman. I'm going to get this career. I'm going to try out for this audition. I'm going to get it. I'm going to let people see me. I'm going to walk in the room. Being manipulative. You strategize. You can be very strategic. Mentally, you got this really high mental acuity because you're highly intelligent. Fail. I wouldn't fuck with you. They can't get nothing past you. And you're very secretive, highly intuitive. Look at that. You could have some trauma that you haven't dealt with or you're still dealing with, but you're very secretive. You keep your stuff to yourself. There's so much depth to you as men and women. They just don't know. They don't know. They don't know how to read you. There's so many layers to you as men and women. You're that variety. You interest people. Yeah, you could have a lot of dreams and visions and stuff, and people don't realize it. My psychics and seers could have chosen this pile too. Later.